is one we often don't really want to dive into. It's one we don't really want to experience. It's not a story that makes us often feel good, or one that is one that we turn to because we need an encouraging word. But let me maybe change that transcript for just a moment. Job chapter 1, we know that it is this book of just incredible suffering and things that come over Job that are just absolutely unexplainable. But at the end of Job chapter 1, there's this moment where Job, he begins to pray, and he never charges God with wrongdoing. And the scripture actually says he doesn't sin in charging God with wrongdoing. He doesn't blame God for the suffering that he's experienced in such a short amount of time without any opportunity to even remotely react or respond to what he's heard. But here's the thing, as the book of Job continues and more things happen, and conversations with his friends are going to take place, and then God's going to step in and speak audibly. But the thing about the book of Job is that for all of these chapters of this story, God never left Job. This story is not about a man who endures continuous and horrible suffering. It's about a man who remains steadfast and faithful, and a God who never leaves him through suffering. I don't know about you, but I've had some days that have been pretty rough. I've had some seasons and experiences of my life that have been unexplainable and hard to recount. But what I do know is that my God has never left me in those. And he will never leave you in the days that you suffer, the days you don't know what to do or where to turn or what words to even formulate for it. But what I can tell you is that when you remain steadfast and you lean into the promises of God, you lean into them, that place where you turn into them and let them embrace you, hold you, and carry you, his strength will carry you through, because he will never leave you regardless of what that day looks like.